March 13th, 2 to 4 p.m. Wild West area. Right, we just got kicked out, boys. Let's see what we can do. Looks like we got the boot again. With Lance safe, the focus of the investigation will shift solely into the murder. You mean the infight between the kidnappers? Yes, and also the identity of the remaining kidnapper. It's probably the dad. Miles, my boy. Tell me, it's true. Tell me that you've really found my boy. Yes, Mr. Romano. We found him earlier in the stadium. Then my little Lance is unhurt? He's not exactly the picture of perfect health, but his life is not in danger. Load this volume for me. Okay. He's being questioned right now by Agent Lang. Poor Lance. It must have been so horrible for him, locked up like a... Voice acting skills 100. Okay, let's talk to Amano. Lance Amano. Miles, my boy, I can't thank you enough. It was nothing. I'm still in shock over what happened to Oliver while I count my money, but I have to say I'm relieved that Lance is alright. Oh, that's right. I mustn't forget to pass this on to Lance as soon as the police are finished with him. A letter. Ah, the way Lance is being chased after by women reminds me of someone I know. I almost can't believe he received yet another love letter, you know? Here, take a look for yourself. Isn't this a breach of confidentiality? My dear Lance Amano, may I come to see you again, your beloved. It's a very simple love letter. Oh hey, let me see. That's really weird. It's from a loan company, Tenderlander. Looks more like a collection bill to me. Tenderlander? Oh my god, is it that creepy ass child with Dante Gray? Love letter jolted. I forgot. Like, Edgeworth doesn't know Tenderlander. Kakain ka pa, ma? Yeah, it is Viola. Ooh, that threat, baby. Alright. Let's talk to whoever this is. Lance Amano. He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me. Oh, 12-1. Uh-huh. No, you can't just give up, Lauren. Just one more try. Excuse me, but I can't help but feel a bit sorry for all the flowers you've gone from. I suppose if they were me, then... I believe you said that you were Lance's girlfriend when we first met, correct? Yes, I am, but it's not like we both think of each other as lovers. But he did give me this ring, so I guess we're not just friends either. I mean, because this isn't just any ordinary ring. It's a suck ring. It tastes so sweet when you lick it. Oh, it's so wonderful. You mean to tell me that he gave you a lollipop ring? So which is it? Have you guys not decided if you're going out, or is it just one-sided? One-sided? Shouldn't the parties involved naturally just know? My father used to work for Mr. Romano. And so Lance and I grew up together. I said it out loud. I don't see how that's anything to be embarrassed about. So your father was an employee of the Amano Group. What did he do? I heard his job was to fly around the world. On Pegasus. Pegasus? Oh, Pegasus was the name of the airplane. The airplane belonged to the company. You had me there for a second. But now, it's all changed. My father, he isn't around anymore. Oh,
I see. About 10 years ago, he rode on Pegasus off to somewhere and never returned.
Riding Pegasus to whereabouts unknown. Sounds like the stuff legends are made of.
It's been so long, I don't think I'd recognize him if we were to ever meet again. I'm so sorry, Lauren. But I won't give up in the sadness. I have to live. Yes, Lauren, live!
But the case... about this incident.
Incident? But isn't the kidnapping already over and dealt with? I've been here the whole time, so I'm afraid I don't know much about any other incident.
How did you come to know that Lance had been kidnapped?
Oh, that's because of my woman's intuition.
You based everything on that.
I know everything when it comes to my Lance. It's really strange. It really must be destiny. Blush. Huh, she's starting to fantasize again.
Well...
So what are you going to do now, Mr. Edgeworth?
We already established that there's a good chance that the killer is the other kidnapper. It's my duty to figure out who this other person is. I believe there is one location that might hold a clue or two. Yeah, the isolation room. Kidnapper's hideout. The obvious location is the kidnapper's hideout.
But we're still not allowed in, remember?
Agent Lang and his men should be done with this area. In that case, there is no harm in asking that officer over there to let us in. I'm going with. Alright.
Ito, nasira na to?
Nakalagi lang ginagamit ko to.
Let's take a look here. They took the body. Wait a second, something's underneath that car. So this must be the blue Bantermobile that Officer Meekins was driving.
He said it was stolen, didn't he?
Don't tell me that you were the one who stole it.
What the heck are you talking about? I don't even have a license. It's illegal to drive a car without a license. A great thief that mustn't break the law.
This little girl has a very understanding of the word law. Yep. Ace thief knows laws. Alright. What do you have to report? Sir, nothing unusual or out of the ordinary, sir. Where have I heard such a redundancy before? Is it possible for you to let us take a look around inside? Sir, Roger, sir! That was fucking easy. No surprisingly hassle-free. Are you certain didn't Agent Lang order you not to allow me in? Sir, that's true, sir, but... Detective Gunchu asked me to personally let you in, sir. And I couldn't refuse a request from him.
Wow, looks like Detective Gunchu has a following.
Furthermore, I was asked to give you I was asked to give you the document to you, sir. What is this? Oh. The man of the picture, isn't this Mr. Oliver Deacon? But the name here says Colin Devoray. It's the same name as the one at the back of the pendant. It appears that Colin Devoray was his real name. What's this? He was convicted of a case 10 years ago and sent to prison.
What? Then what is he doing here?
Apparently he broke out of jail and then just vanished. He must have become Oliver Deacon to cover up the fact that he was an escaped felon. Alright. So much for that guy being innocent.
Now I'm not sure what's going on anymore.
Is there some sort of link between the victim's past and this current case? These police documents are rather detailed. I shall take the time to give them a thorough read eventually. It's fine. Let's focus on one thing at a time, starting with the kidnapper's hideout.
Yeah, I agree. We should investigate first. Think later.
More than thinking things through, I think you should try remembering things first. Now then, if we could please unlock that door, officer. It was locked up until a little while ago, but since then the door's been wide open, sir. I'm not sure I follow. What is it you're saying? Care to explain in a bit more detail? Yes, sir. The door was locked down tight when they went to check out of the room. So they got about 10 others to help out and break the door down, sir. I see. I guess that means I get Agent Lang's leftovers. Well, let's see what we can find. Verse 13 to 55. Right. So this is what the kidnappers plan their foul play.
Well, you were tied up for a while in the room next door, hehe.
Okay, please, you mustn't bring that up again. Now then, down to business. There might still be some clues left in this room. Let's try to find out what we can of the other kidnapper's identity.
Lucas, sleep na ha.
Reading post, get us where we are. Organizer. Let's get a read in this one. Right. Okay. How about that? Slowly again for me, God. 40.
Di pa. Di, at the 31 pa na buka.
Alright, so he's right-handed. Okay, it's gonna be pretty helpful. They show him. Profiles. A. Emma's 18, Lauren is 19, Mika's 20. Guy was 50, Shinha. Unknown.
Sa pista ko
Okay.
pinapupunta.
Lance up, God. My boy does not look 51, bro. He looks like fucking 70 or some shit. We still don't know security lady's fucking age. We never fucking found out, really. Alright. Let's see what we can find up. That's a costume right there. Yeah, or is it? This must be worth a disposal of old and worn out costumes. Up, it is a costume.
That's so sad.
It seemed that they threw the costumes away in pieces. Let me see. Alright. Broken glass.
Watch out, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's a broken mirror. It probably came from the haunted house. Why is this here? And are they planning to repair it? A sign advertising the photo rally, something I have absolutely no interest in.
Yeah, but I do. And I'm going to get my hands on the rest of the Badger family. You'll see.
He definitely brings out this decidedly different atmosphere to a criminal investigation. I've got a coffee maker. Okay. We got a key here. I wonder what this key is to.
You got me.
It reminds me of the key we found in the other room.
That's it. This must be the key for one of those trap doors.
That wasn't a trap door. We only call it one because you quite literally jumped into it.
Hey, but that isn't... but isn't that what you're supposed to do when you see one?
I am not having this conversation with you. I got a map. A poster of Gateway Land. Gatewater Land. Isn't this shit in a hotel last time? It's stuck on this wall. Intrigue. Fun. Prestige. Gatewater Land has it all and it's waiting for you. Such cringe lines. Fucking garbage. It's not especially catchy, too. Chair. Folding chairs, and by the looks of it, they was probably used by the kidnappers. There are 3 chairs set around the table. And there are 3 cups centered around the table. cheap styrofoam cups. Looks like only 3 cups were used. Yeah, that's about it, isn't it? There were three dudes. There were 3 kidnappers. The common denominator between the cups and the folding chairs is the number 3. Speaking of which, the number of missing costumes are also 3.
Wait, but I thought there were only 2 kidnappers.
Indeed, something isn't adding up, literally. Is it possible there is a 3rd kidnapper that Lance didn't see? That's weird. Let's double check. Yeah, we can't check this shit anymore. So, well, my theory right now is Lance. Our theory right now is the old man, the victim, is also part of the kidnap crew. So we're thinking Lance, the guy that was kidnapped, was also in on it. That's my theory, at least. My next theory is, yeah, they were working together, and the 3rd guy, the 3rd kidnapper, she said there was a woman, right? So I'm suspicious of, yeah, I'm suspecting these are the 3 kidnappers here. We have Lance, Deacon, and not Kay Faraday. Yeah, Lauren. I don't know why. They're just suspicious. Alright. Let's go down here. What is this? What do we have here?
Looks like a sword, a broken sword.
Strange. Why would it be broken like that?
Uy, meron siyang higaan.
Swords don't usually break on their own.
That's
Higaan
true.
ka siya.
Alright then, let's think
Uy,
about it
gaan siya.
in this way. Maybe it broke when someone was trying to use it for or on something else. Hypotheticals aren't going to get us anywhere. Perhaps we should think more on this later. Alright, let's see if this connects with anything. I don't think it'll connect with anything. In the hideout, there is a trash bin for old and useless costumes. Unlike next to the door, broken clearly enough. Okay, that doesn't fit at all. The door seems damaged. The store is thoroughly broken thanks to the police who forced it open. Yeah, that's a contradiction, bro. Why is it open from here? Yeah, it was broken from this side. If it was the dudes who opened it, the police, then it was supposed to be from the outside it was broken.
Oh, that doorknob handle thingy. It looks pretty beat up.
I suppose that's what happens when 10 officers break their way in with brute force.
Hey, that's odd. The lock on this is completely fine. Look, not a single dent.
But how is that possible after what the officer told us?
Yeah, if the lock had been in use when the door was busted down, then the lock itself should be completely wrecked.
So the lock on the door leading to the outside is then damaged. How can that be? The door had to be forced. Yeah, I think we got it. Try to examine again. Search. Yeah, I already checked it. Means we already got everything. Logic. Yeah, these two connect. Broken sword and this one. It's a bit strange that the police had to force their way into an unblocked room.
One took the pristine door locked, and anyone can see that it was not in use at the time. But the policeman outside said that it took 10 men to get it open. Get it open. A door that had been locked tight despite it being not locked at all. It can only be because of this. Oh, you mean? Yes, it was used to jam the door. Here, take a look at the door handle. Do you see how the handle is completely destroyed? So, that's how the sword broke. Alright, gotcha. I thought that we might uncover the true identity of the kidnappers, but instead we've only uncovered more questions that need to be answered. Oh, what the fuck? Ah! What is it? What do I say? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, am I correct? What are you doing suddenly popping out of the secret entrance like that? This is an underground passage used by staff members, sir. Yeah, I feel like that creepy-ass voice is perfect for that creepy proto-badger. We badgers also making use of it in our duties. Look! Why don't you get out of there first, and then we'll talk, okay?
Ay, so Kristo daw.
I beg your pardon, miss.
Banda rito, banda roon daw.
Oh, creepy. Proto-badger, get! Alright, only one more to go. Yeah, let's go.
Ano,
What are you getting all excited about? Huh?
Ano nangyari? Ayaw?
Susunod na? Huh? Did you forget the photo rally? Duh! See, look! Now all I have to do is get a picture of the bad badger and I'm done! Oh, yes. I vaguely recall a contrast or something of that sort. God, I don't... That guy's creepy as shit, man. What the... What the... It's gone. But where did it go? What happened? What's wrong? Your bad badger costume is missing, sir. Oh, is that all? Well, it's missing because the kidnapper stole it. I heard about how they were stolen, but they said that only 3 of the costume had been taken. What? Is he saying that more than 3 of them are gone? Oh, Mr. Proto Badger, please tell me a little more about these costumes you use. The fuck? What do you mean more is missing now? What did you mean by a bad badger costume is missing? Why, just what I said, sir. They are 1 bad badger short. Counting the spares, we have 2 of each costumes on hand at all time. Okay, so because one of them is walking around in the park. The other should be in that room. Actually, both of them should be in that room. Huh? What do you mean? Normally, we don't use the bad badger costumes. In fact, we only use them during a certain event at a set time each day. It's the stage show where the bad badger wreaks havoc around the park. God damn, look at this. But the proto badger looks so goddamn creepy, bro. And the other badgers must work together to apprehend him, sir. I'm speechless. That such a show exists? Well, sir, I was just trying to explain to you the only time we use that costume. Doesn't that make it near impossible to take a picture of the bad badger? Personally, I can't believe that it's this close to showtime and there's no costume. Oh dear, what am I going to do, sir? God, make Kay Faraday wear the fucking costume. Get a new spear. All this basically means this, that the kidnapper stole 4 costumes in total. Then, are you saying that there are 4 kidnappers? No, I don't think that's very likely. Oh, recall the costumes for a minute. The stolen ones, you mean?
What proves that a fourth kidnapper does not exist? And then you've stolen the pink badger. If you had 4 people and you had wanted to steal a fourth costume, wouldn't you naturally go for the full set and steal a pink badger costume instead?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And yet the kidnappers decided to steal another bad badger. I believe the culprits needed 2 bad badger costumes, but the question is, why? Why do they need 3 bad badger costumes? Let's see if my logic fits here. A 4 stolen costume by the 3-person kidnapping group. Where's the other costume? The second bad badger costume. I believe it may be closer at hand than we think.
What do you mean?
That costume in the trash. Wouldn't you say that it's wearing some very telltale pants?
Hey, you're right. Let's get it out up there and take a look.
As I suspected, it's a bad badger costume. Well,
Minus the head.
we already got where the head is. I won't rest till I find anything up for credit. Alright, well, first things first, it comes to hand is the fucking hand here.
Look, its hand is hurt.
It looks more like something was ripped off of it. I wonder why this bad badger's costume's right hand is torn up like that. Maybe it's a flesh wound from a fight with a blue badger.
I always knew the blue badger was one voracious beast.
I somehow doubt that even the real badgers are as bloodthirsty as that, Kay. Wait. Yeah, guess right-handed, so... where's the... There we go. There's a clear contradiction of the facts.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Are you going to fill me in or not?
Wait, maybe it's not quite so clear.
Even so, it's still a contradiction, right?
Or it might not be.
You're acting really weird, Mr. Edgeworth. Just tell me if you're a contradiction or not.
Ugh, my apologies. There's definitely something off about this costume. Oh wait, actually... What does the badger look like? No, that seems right to me. The gun. Definitely this. This thing is... The hell is the contradiction, right? I believe that we have here an inconsistency.
Between what?
Look carefully. Our costume is not holding something in its right hand that it should be.
Oh, the gun!
Precisely, the bad badger was designed to always hold a gun in his right hand. However... You there, did you remove the gun from this bad badger's right hand? No, I did not, sir. The gun is supposed to be securely attached to the costume. Oh, so it's actually straight up just attached to the hand. As I thought, the rip itself confirms my hypothesis that the gun was forcibly removed. It's a Proto Badger. The gun is, of course, not a functioning weapon, correct? Absolutely not, sir. It's just a model gun. However, it can fire blanks. We need to use them for the stage show. It seems that our kidnappers also had a need for the model gun, my dear costume friend. Alright. Investigation complete. I think we're about done with this room.
So what's next?
Well, we found a few answers, but there are still a few things left that we need to ask a certain person about. Let's go, okay? Guessing it's going to be our boy fucking Lang. Alright.
Mr. Edgeworth, sir. You've got to hurry, sir. Come on.
What is it, detective?
They found a blue bear costume down in the front of the main gate, sir.
What?
Isn't that one of the kidnappers was wearing? Bingo. That's why you've got to come to the main gate with me right now. If we hurry, we still might be able to get there before Wolf Boy does, sir.
I love when everyone calls him Wolf Boy. Alright, let's make a haste to the main gate.
Oh shit.
Goddamn.